crafters, and welcome. So today is Saturday, March the 8th. No, 7th. March 7th. Sorry. I was looking at my calendar and I was looking at the wrong one. All right, so Saturday, March 7th. And this is going to be a quick one today. So this is Flowers Fair. This is available now. It came out on Tuesday. It's on the online exclusives. I did not look to see whether or not it is still available, because usually the first week of the online exclusives, some things do sell out, but then they get restocked fairly quickly. All right, so I'm going to be using the Stampin' Positioner. Since this is a background stamp, I feel like the Positioner works the best. Let me go ahead and cut off. I have so many things piled up over here. I have so many projects I have going. All right. So here, let's cut off a piece that is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So that is a full panel. Sorry. All right. So that is a full panel. And like I said, not a lot to show you. There's no dies. There's no extra stamps. It is just this background stamp. And you're like, well, Roxy, why are you showing this? Because when you come back tomorrow, you're going to see how many wonderful different techniques and cards you can make with this stamp. All right, so I am going to go ahead, and you've got to be careful when you take it off the plastic. You have a lot of cutout areas with the stems. I don't have my tablet on, so I'm hoping that this is all in frame and you can see it. But see how these little stems are here and how this is cut out here? So you want to be careful. Trying to see where I can possibly put the magnets to help keep this down. I'm going between 2 and 6 1/4, but I'm thinking that probably I'm just gonna have to line it up because there's not a lot of places to hook this down. All right, and I want the flower. We're going to have the stems go off just a little bit, but I want to make sure the flower's on there. All right, so maybe, I don't know if that will interfere because I'm up on those little grates, but we'll see. All right, let's see if I can pick it up. Excellent. It is trying to pull up the paper. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put just a little bit. I'm not going to use the grid paper. I'm just going to put this right on here and tape it down. Since this is more of a slick surface, I will be able to rub that off, so don't worry about that. Rolling this off. You're not pulling it off, you're rolling it off, because even the sides have a little bit of that cutout that could be a little detrimental if you rip it off. All right, now let's try this. All right, let's get our memento on there. I'm trying to really work that memento in. I'm using this pad and not my inked pad because when I'm going direct to the stamp, I feel like this one gets into the nooks and crannies a little bit better. All right, so let's go ahead, put it on there. And I'm not really pushing hard. It looks like I'm pushing hard, but I'm not really. More just holding it into space. And I think that looks good. I got a lot of ink there. You see that? All right, I think we'll be okay though. So go ahead, take this off. I'll be able to get my little wipe off cloth, clean that up. So yeah, you don't always have to have the grid paper on there. In fact, sometimes it works better not to have the grid paper on there. All right, let me put my magnets back on. Oh, and someone asked, these are from We Are Memory Makers small magnetic glass pad that I've had forever. Had it for quite a while. So there you are. Here we are, guys. That is our stamp set for tomorrow. Nice and quick. Have a great Saturday. Hope you were safe with all the storms that went through yesterday. And most of all, enjoy your weekend. We'll see you back here tomorrow to create a card together. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.